Welcome to another episode of DayShawnrshow. I'm trying to see if I can get this PS4 in here correctly, but this bitch is like a little bit too fucking big and too dusty, like my PS2. But yeah, I always say that. Well, this is scheduled for Monday or Wednesday. What day that shit's supposed to come out? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So this is scheduled for Wednesday. So I'll make it the same day like as you follow my PS2 being sold by a GameStop video. You will know that I told you I'll make a video about the PS4 and the PS2. Basically how I feel about it. A lot of people speculate that the PS4 may actually pass up the PS2 in like lifetime sales, and practically how I feel about that. Now, you know, PS4 at 20 plus, I think 20.2 right now. I think, yeah, I made a video about that. 20.2. And the PS2 sold over 150 million units. So, can it actually catch it? I mean, it's selling like hotcakes. A lot of people is buying the PS4 right now. I don't know why. Even though when the PS3 came out with disaster due to the fact that it cost too much fucking money and it couldn't do its thing. But after a while, once everybody got a Xbox 360 already, people started getting PS3. The PS3 also Xbox. But in their prime, the Xbox dominated it, and that's the truth. I mean, that is coming from a Sony fan. But as a PS4 right now, so far, I'm not impressed by it. Sure, they got a lot of fun multiplex game that you can get any fucking where, and sure, the graphics look impressive on certain games like the Order 1886, but the quality of the game is total shit. And it's just not like how it used to be. Like how it used to be on the actual, like the PS2 or whatever. The PS2 had a better variety of games. It was like way fucking better on the PS2. I mean, it was crazy, like more games to play. Even though it didn't look as amazing, but from the PS1 to the PS2, there was a significant jump to the point that you were like, oh my god, these people look kind of real. This system like buried the Dreamcast. It came out like 2 years before the Xbox and the GameCube came out. And those two systems couldn't even compete with this damn thing because it has so many multiplayer, so many first-party games. It was so fucking fun. Dragon Ball Z's, all types of games. All your friends came to your house. Y'all should go and edit. This system had it had online on it, like at Prime, but it wasn't as strong like it is today. So it couldn't actually stand out. But if this was like online like it is today on that damn thing, it'd been awesome. It'd be the most ultimate console ever. It had the games. I mean, since the beginning, but the PS4 don't have nothing really impressive. And it's selling like hotcakes. A lot of people are saying that it might actually surpass, I had to see my other light on, actually going to surpass the PS2. It had potential. It's still early, but so far it's just selling for no apparent reason. Like it's the most popular thing to have right now, and it make no sense to me. I just miss games like Only Musa, miss actual good Dragon Ball Z game. Hell, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storms, Ultimate Ninja Storms, or Ultimate Ninja, were much better on the PS2. It had more variety of RPGs too. It just was the fucking deal, the system that had everything but first-person shooters. I mean, it was like that system, it was that deal. If you want first-person shooter, go to Xbox, but if you're an RPG fan, it's like a fucking gold mine. It just had everything. It even had Tekken exclusively, a exclusive fighter game. They were just doing a fucking thing, and nobody could compete with them. And if the PS4 come even close to it, I think the PS4 gonna at least get like it might pass the Wii. It might get like 110 million units sold before its life cycle is done. I don't think it's gonna catch something like the PS2. And the PS2, me personally, my all-time favorite system. Even though PS1 was my first Sony console, and PS2 is full-fledged, backward capable, and you can play all your PS1 games. So that's why my PS1, once it broke, I never bought another one because my PS2 could play PS1 games. For those who said, "Oh, you ain't no true Sony fan. You missed the PS1. You got the 2, 3, and 4. Where you won at?" inside of my motherfucker. 2 hell, my 3 could play PS1 games. I'm just saying. But anyways, as for games, I mean, it had a lot of games, and you can see that, like the Final Fantasy, Dragon Ball Z, Shadow Hearts, Xenosaga, the Dot Hack series, Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Guard, Grandia, all the Devil May Cry, all the Only Musas. You know, you see third-party game like Prince of Persia, you come across and see first-party game like Persona. And, you know, Persona 3, 4, Mana Card, Tales of Blood, Galarian Ads, Naruto Ultimate Ninja 1, 2, and 3, God Hand, Metal Gear Solid, the damn Grand Theft Auto. I had a lot of games on this damn system that just literally just made me just love having a fucking PS2. And then you get down to here to some more games I had, like right here, like True Crime, all the Soul Cavalers, and then you see like Street Coding and the Tail game attacking. It just, I love PS2. You know, I got like a lot of PS3 games, but you get to PS4, you only got these. And you got like 2 of them, like Dying Light and Shadow of Mordor, like right by my goddamn system and whatnot. Like these 2. But yeah, you got the cold ass, sassy ass headphone. It's just, I don't know, even the PS3, I like the PS3 to the point that I did buy a lot of games for the damn thing. It's like 81 games, right? No, 82 PS3 games right here. But the thing is, it just feel like, even though like 82 PS3 games, I probably beat like 53 of them. Due to the fact that my PS3 died. The big one I had first died. I lost all my data. I bought a second one. And that, it just feel bland to me. Even though some of the games feel amazing, it just wasn't like the PS2. The PS2 was like the epitome of my goddamn gaming use. This is how I feel about the PS2. It was like one of the most amazing consoles ever at its prime. Like growing up, friends come on your house, y'all playing a lot of games together, y'all doing your thing. Hell, I made a lot of friends just because of my reputation on beating the shit out of people in Soul Cavalry, beating the shit out of people attacking, beating the shit out of people in Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and shit like that. Was the man. Like, that's how I met my best friend John. My homeboy Ryan brought him over like one day after school or whatever. You know, I'm a cool, laid back guy. Like, oh, right, now you come in and we can play the game. That nigga beat the shit out of me. So when he beat my ass in a game that I normally dominate people in, I was like, okay, I found a challenge. I kept playing and got real like ridiculous. Nobody really could touch me then. I had to get good enough to beat this motherfucker. And you don't get that challenge in PS3 or PS4 no more. It's just not there. Maybe because I got older after a while. Or I don't know. The PS4 I didn't really play. Even though I got Injustice, I really didn't get into it. I haven't played a ass with dedicated fight on the PS4. The PS3 Soul Calibur is not as good at the PS2 Soul Calibur. That's just how I feel. I don't know. It just seems like they just go for graphic and take away the gameplay. That's my whole personal feeling on this whole thing. It's just so much fucking gameplay. I mean, so much graphics. Worry about frame per seconds and shit like that. You gotta go see frame per second. The graphic gotta look almost realistic, but the gameplay is shit. That's how I feel. They just take a whole lot of shit out of the game just to make the game look pretty. It's not like how it used to be in the years. And that's how I feel about the PS2 versus the PS4. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the PS4. And I love the entire console. I mean, so far, it's just fun. It's a nice console. It was what the PS3 should have been. With party chats and all of the additional features. He was sending shit directly to YouTube like I always do. I love it. It's just, hopefully it had its potential in the next few years to it will be even as great as what the PS2 was. That's how I see it. But anyway, these sprint damn cameras. No, I don't know on my camera phone. But these sprint video only like 10 seconds, 10 minutes long. So I don't know. I'll make a part 2 video with this, probably with John in it. But anyway, until you guys think, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next week on Gaming Talk. Have a good one. Peace out.